Afton Elementary Turkey Trot. I'm Alan Simpson. Joined with me today is Coach Brandy Taylor as we get ready for this frigid event here at Afton Elementary. But I can tell you that the kids are very excited for this Turkey Trot today. There's been a buzz all around the school.
Oh yeah.
And these kids are ready to reach for their goals.
They're excited and they've set goals. Second and third graders have set written goals that we've been doing in PE for the last couple of weeks. And first in kindergarten, you know, their writing's a little tougher for them, so we've been talking about goals verbally with them. Kinders, this is brand new to them. In fact, it's been too cold in the mornings to take them out and practice during PE time, so this is going to be their first run today on the Turkey Trot. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think that will definitely be a growing experience for everyone involved with that. Joined with us today is SVI Media. We appreciate them being willing to broadcast this. And also joining us today is the Star Valley Cross Country team.
Yeah, Coach Draney's got his kiddos over here. They've been out running the course, trying to pack it down a little bit. This is the first time, Alan, in a few years we've had snow on the course. Usually it's still grass.
Yeah, exactly. And so the elements will definitely play a role in this race. And just going back to all the kids setting their goals, I was reading some earlier today that so Coach Taylor has it all on her walls in the gym of the goals that these kids have written down, and there's a wide variety, right? So you have some kids that are like, I really want to take, first, second, third, and then you've got kids who wrote goals that I just want to run the whole time. I have a goal to not walk for the whole Turkey Trot, and I think those are both good goals.
Yeah, we cut out a bunch of turkeys. They had a little paper turkey, and we've been practicing in the gym a little bit. Like I said, it's been pretty chilly in the morning, so we've been running some laps in the gym for 3 or 4 minutes, because that's on average about what it takes most of these kids to run the Turkey Trot. And after we get done running and they sit down and recover a little bit, we handed out some turkeys and gave them a pencil, and we talked about, to setting a personal goal. Not everybody's going to win and not everybody's going to be the best. So I wanted them to reflect a little bit on what can you do? What is your best effort going to be? And that might just have been, some of them just said, I want to do my best.
Yeah.
And I told them, only you know what your best is. And next week when we come back, we'll reflect on those goals, and they'll get to take those home and look at them and say, yep, I reached my goal, or nope, I probably could have done a little bit better. But I think the reflection part's important.
I think so too. It's kind of that accountability piece that we all face in life, that, okay, this is the goal I set, and whether you make it or not, that can help shape what you do in the future. Maybe you make little goals to achieve a different goal coming up next year or in different aspects of school. There was one goal that I read that I was a little perplexed by. Maybe you can shed some light on. There was one goal, a kid said, I don't want to break the potato chip. And I was like, either that's not going to work very aerodynamically, he's going to carry around a bag of potato chips, or how about you tell us a little bit about what he meant by that?
Yeah, that one's a fun one, and that's one that we got from Peter Visser a couple of years ago. He was a TA for me in PE in the mornings, and Peter, he wanted to come and teach the kids about running, which, if you don't know who Peter Visser is, maybe one of the best cross-country kids that's come out of Star Valley High School in quite a while, right? He's running collegiately right now. Had an awesome career here for Star Valley Cross Country, and he came and talked to the kids, about running technique and running form. And one of the things he told them was, when you're running, pretend like you're holding potato chips under your thumbs. And the whole concept of that, and I honestly don't know where he got that from, if it was from Coach Draney or somewhere else, but was to run relaxed. Because if you're running really tense, you're obviously going to break those potato chips, right?
Yeah.
If you're running too loose, those potato chips are going to fall to the ground. So the kids try to visualize holding potato chips under their thumbs while they run to help them stay nice and relaxed as they run. And it also helps them to try to keep a good pace, to not go out too fast. That's one thing we've really been focusing on this last week. It's not starting too fast, so you got a little bit left in the tank. to sprint for the finish line. We'll see how that goes today.
Well, and like you mentioned before, usually the kids are out here at recess and they're kind of practicing, but due to Mother Nature and and this cold front we've had the last few weeks, that's been difficult for kids to do. So, and as I was walking around and talking to kids today, they were excited, but I think just the event itself is fun for them, and I'm excited to see what they're able to do today. But so many of them were just excited to participate, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, it's a whole school atmosphere thing going on right now. Everybody's talking about the turkey trot. Has been for, at least a couple of weeks now. There's a big build up to it. And a lot of the kids, yes, are excited. I won't lie, there is some anxiety. There's some kids that are, pretty nervous about it, and they want to do really well. And that's something we've been talking about, too, that their teachers have been visiting with them. We've been talking about in PE is it's okay to be nervous, but as long as you go out and do your best and have fun. We've talked about having fun and running with a partner. So I hope some of them are going to do that today. Just run with a friend and have a good time. Don't worry about where you finish. And we've also, one of the things that I've really tried to focus on, we've been talking about how important running is, why we run, and the health aspects of that to make our bodies stronger and make our heart and lungs strong. Looks like we've got Mr. Robinson and his trusty turkey steed, Buford.
Oh, yes. Buford made his first appearance last year. If you remember, he had a hard time staying through all the weather. He got a little deflated, if you will, but I'm glad he's back and ready to brave another turkey trot this year.
Yeah, I think we had to put Buford out to pasture last year because he just couldn't handle.
Yeah, but strong recovery. I heard he worked out in the off season,
right?
Set goals, went running quite a bit, and he's looking slim and trim out there.
He does look good for sure. He's holding up well so far in this 31-degree weather we've got going on. Looks like we've got kindergarten out and about. That looks like all 5 classes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and I do believe the order for today, they'll start with the kindergarten girls and then go to the kindergarten boys and go in progression from that to first grade girls, first grade boys, and so on. And as they do that, each race will get a little bit further back until you get to third grade, and they'll have the longest distance to run.
Yeah, kindergarten, they're going to start kind of over behind the first grade playground. We definitely shorten the course for them. It's probably about 1/8 of a mile, if that, for the kinders. And it looks like the cross-country team kids are going to start leading the girls over to the start line. You can see everybody's bundled up. We even got snow boots to run in.
Oh, yeah. I think you're going to see a wide variety of outfits for this.
Yeah.
But I see some good aerodynamic puffy jackets out there.
Definitely got to do the puffy jacket in this type of weather.
Yeah, for sure. I've always been one I'm over comfort over style. So
absolutely.
Wrap me up in a double parka and let me waddle my way through the race. I'd rather be warm.
Then you see the high schoolers out there with just the hoodies and just a little jacket and thinking they're pretty invincible, right?
Yep. That's pretty typical. Those high school kids, they like to wear sweatshirts in the summer and shorts in the winter. It's just their internal clock's a little bit off.
So it looks like they've got kindergarten girls working their way to the start line, which is about right there where those trees are. We don't quite get the camera view of the starting line with that hill, which that hill is great for sledding this time of year, right?
Yep. Well, usually not for this time of year. Usually it's later in the year.
That's true.
But
we'll have some sledding days here pretty soon. There you can see the kinder girls getting ready. They're getting them all lined up. Again, this is their first time running this.
Brand new. This is probably their first race outside of, racing their little brothers at home.
Right.
Or running from their older brothers. Like, this is their first chance at running a race, which is a lot of fun.
I see Coach Draney out there kind of shuffling kids into position. They're getting them kind of hopefully pointed in the right direction. That's going to be key, right?
That's the first step in these races.
Definitely got to get them going the right way. We do have the course somewhat fenced off for the kids to kind of prevent cutting corners and cheating across the
Yeah.
taking a shortcut, right? I think they're about ready to turn them loose.
I think they are. This year we've got a longer, wider starting line than in past, and so we can get more kids up on the starting line. Looks like they're asking who's present.
Yeah, there's some hands going in the air, and they're just about ready to start this one. What I love about this is the cross-country team kids will run with them, and that's huge for these little guys, right?
Yeah, they kind of help pace them a little bit and show them which way the course goes, because you probably have some end up in that field out there.
You might.
Thinking it's some sort of obstacle course.
There they go.
Oh, here they are.
And they're off. Yeah, there's a couple of cross-country girls leading the way. And we've got kindergarten girls en route.
You can see it's a little bit slippery out there as they gain their footing. But they're all doing great as they round that first corner.
Yeah, they'll come down to this corner, and then it's up the hill towards the first grade pod and the finish line. Couple there in the front, staying strong.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell who they are from this distance. We'll try to pinpoint a few of them. Yeah, you can see there's a trail kind of packed down there.
Yeah, and then this is the finish line here with the flags. As the cross-country kids will come off to the side and let the kindergarten girls come through
All
first.
Right. Boy, with those hats on, that's going to be hard to identify some kiddos. Oh, there's Emmy. Emmy Steed, I recognized her. Oh, I couldn't catch that one. So Emmy's brother Maddox, he's won this a couple of times, so there's a family tradition going on there.
Yeah, here they come through.
There we've had about 5 or 6 coming along. You can still see a few coming back there in the background, coming around the corner.
Yeah.
There's Sophie.
They're navigating the snow. Addie coming through.
Yeah, they're still running. Well, that one's bundled up.
That's some good form. No potato chips breaking there.
There's smiles. Look at the smiles. You got to love that. That one's a little hot.
Yeah.
That was Pepper. I think she was a little hot, getting her jacket part way off. Yeah, look at the smiles.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. They come around that last corner.
We've got Mr. Robinson there at the finish line. He's talking to them as they come by. He's going to do some interviews for us, too, here in a minute.
Yeah. So, girls, there goes Molly through.
Yeah. That might be the end of them, right? It is a smaller kindergarten group this year.
It is.
It's been kind of nice, I'm not going to lie, as a specials teacher.
Yeah, some of those classes of 14 or so. That's been... You are not the only one who echoes the enjoyment with that.
It's been nice. We can do a lot of things with those numbers. So yeah, we're gonna. Oh yeah, we do have one finishing up here. Yeah, see, and this is what I love. Younger kids, and that means the world to these little kids, right?
Yeah, they look up to these.
They idolize
kids so
them
much, and so it's just huge for them and their confidence.
They're smiling, they're talking. Yeah, look at that smile.
Yeah, and I don't know if they started the race smiling and it's just frozen.
That could be part of it
at this point. As Tani comes around, she'll finish for the kindergarten girls.
Yeah, we're gonna see if Mr. Robinson can wrangle up. Get it?
Oh, I got it.
Our winner, and maybe a couple of interviews. He was going to try to get a few interviews just from some random kids, and then obviously interview our winner. Which these are hilarious. These interviews, right? I love these.
These are the best.
You never know what these kiddos are going to say on a day-to-day basis, let alone at the turkey trot.
When they have a microphone in front of them, this is when parents kind of, clinch a little bit, and it's like, I hope they don't say anything
right? To embarrass the family name.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's Buford.
Yeah, he's
looks like he might have our winner. Is that JoJo Balls, I think?
Yeah, it's tough to
I
say
think
either.
It is.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we ready to kick it down? All right, we'll kick it down to Danny.
I'm here with Jovi Balls, and she completed the girls' turkey trot as well. Jovi, how'd it go? Kind of bad. Did you run your hardest? Yep. That's
Does he
all
need
it
to
counts.
switch on
We're
his
so
mic?
proud of you. Was it hard to run in this snow?
You're on mute.
How about now?
Is that working?
It's red.
Oh. Yeah, he said it's red.
We'll come back to Mr. Robinson in a moment. We're having some technical difficulties with the microphone there. But
Yeah, it looks like we have the kindergarten boys lined up at the starting line. We'll see.
yeah, we're going to get the kindergarten boys started, and then maybe we'll cut back to Mr. Robinson for that interview. I call her JoJo. I think that's her nickname.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Jovi's like, do I have to stay here by Buford? Like, how long is this going to take?
She's very comfortable, it looks like,
Yeah.
standing there. Oh, here goes the kindergarten boys. And much faster pace this time as the boys take off in a hurry. Quick leader out front.
Yeah, that might be Harlan, I think.
I think you're right. It looks like him from here.
Might be out front. He's got some good forward running form to prevent against the snowfall.
He's already to the corner.
He's going to
Oh, yeah, there's
catch
some
up
of
to
the
Wetzel.
cross-country boys. Hobby out there running with them. Boy, that hill is tough right at the end, right?
Yeah.
Your legs are burning, and then you got to climb that.
Here comes the challenger from behind.
And you see the little flags out there kind of showing them where to run, but also, yeah, that trail's beat down good. The cross-country kids come out and ran that quite a bit here the last hour and packed it down. So they got their practice in.
Yeah. As the kids are running along.
There we go. There's our first two coming through the finish line, cheering them on.
Look at that smile, Mr. Bryce.
There they come. Oh, yeah, there's some good form. We talk about pumping those arms to help you run
Oh, yeah.
while you hold those potato chips. There's one without a coat.
Nice
He's
holding.
tough.
He's way tough.
They're really not out here for too long,
Yeah.
so
Some of these that get the hoods over their eyes. They're
yeah,
just
running
they're just,
blind.
Yeah, they're running whatever the guy's heels in front of me, whatever they're doing. That's where I'm following.
Just follow the trail. Still got some more coming. You can see those older kids. Oh, there's some hustle going on there.
There's Mr. Dance coming through.
Coming along. There we go.
Here's a big pack of them.
All running together, smiling. They feel like celebrities, right, with those older kids cheering them on.
Oh, yeah. So you've got your first and second graders who've come out, and they're all cheering on these kids
Yeah.
that come across, and it really is a great atmosphere.
Yeah, we got this big kind of tunnel built here at the end, at the finish line with all the other grades cheering for them as they run by.
Let's try it.
That's pretty cool for these little guys. They might not know exactly what's going on right now. There went Eli cutting the corner. But he got in there and finished up.
Good for him.
All right, I think that's the end of the kindergarten boys. We'll see if we got the microphone working and get a couple of interviews with Buford and our winners. I think it sounds like we've got those technical difficulties worked out. You cannot stump these SVI guys. They are problem solvers.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work, we just blame the weather.
That's true.
And everybody understands.
That is a good excuse for anything, right?
Exactly.
So we will interview the winners of kindergarten girls and boys here shortly, and then we'll be ready for first grade girls as they're starting to make their way out. Remember, their starting line is a little bit farther back, kind of in that northwest corner of the big grass area here at Afton Elementary. So they got to run a little bit farther, but definitely a distance those little legs can handle.
Exactly. I'm sure parents can attest to that as they see them running around the kitchen island 35 times.
Right.
That's about equivalent to what they're doing here.
Pretty close.
All right, let's send it down to Principal Robinson.
All right, guys, I'm standing here with Harlan Merritt, and he is our boy turkey trot winner. Harlan, how do you feel?
Good.
How was it running in the snow, buddy?
Tiring.
Are you cold?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, bud, did you accomplish your goal today?
Yes.
Yeah, good deal. How's it feel to be the winner?
Good.
Good. All right, thanks, buddy. Good job. Fist bump. Okay, guys, and I also have Bryce Allred, who ran in the race. Bryce, how'd you do today?
Good.
Good. Was it super hard?
Yes.
Yes. Was it worth it?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Bryce ran really hard as well. Anything else you want to say, Bryce?
I'm really out of breath.
He is really out of breath, and I probably would be too. Back to you guys.
Myself, right? I'm
Exactly.
really out of breath.
I'm out of breath, and I'm
Just
literally just
watching.
sitting here, so I can only imagine how Bryce feels.
I do have to give a shout out to SPI for letting us be inside this year. I was
Yeah.
kind of having some nightmares last night, thinking I was going to have to stand out in the freezing cold for 2 hours doing this. So thank you guys for letting us stay
Yeah.
somewhat warm
They must have got all my complaint emails that I sent last year anonymously.
anonymously.
How could you let those guys be out in the cold the whole
Uh.
time? Anyway, we are inside. We've got it on a big screen, and that's why we appreciate Buford being willing to be out there with them. All the teachers that are out there with the kids. I mean, it's really great for them, and it's great for us to be inside.
It definitely is, and we've got the first grade classes out there. It looks like I can see most of them. Oh, here comes a couple more. I think we've got some more coming out. Yeah, and we're gonna send the first grade
Looks
girls.
like the first grade girls
Oh
have
yeah,
started.
there they go. They're ahead of us.
Yeah, and so they'll disappear a little bit here with that hill
Yeah.
as we have the camera following
There
them
they
here.
are.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Yep. There's our pacemakers out in front. And then a couple of girls holding with them pretty steady, and then a few more coming around there. So, yeah, they'll run the whole length of that fence over there on the north side, and then they're coming around that corner up the hill to the finish line.
Yeah, and we talked about that hill earlier with the ice. You'll see
Yeah.
it's a little bit slick. It's another element to this race.
Yeah, by the time we get to the third graders, that might be a slippery
You
slope.
might as well pull out your speed skates.
Get some clamps on those
Just
shoes.
grab a hold of the kid in front of you.
Ski your way up.
Exactly.
All right, here we come. First grade girls. There's our leader with a pretty good lead. She's definitely...
Yeah, it doesn't even look winded.
No, she's definitely got that trophy. Here comes a couple more. There we go. I think Emery was one of those. Second and third have gone by. Here comes some more. Oh, that was a fuzzy coat. I need that one.
That person was warm.
Oh, there's
Good.
more smiles. Look at them. Having a great
Hey,
time.
they are. Kayla, oh, look at those earmuffs.
Oh, Allie's got some warm earmuffs on. I may have to borrow those. Yeah, and there's Claire. Claire looking beautiful in her pink coat. You got to love the pink.
Good zoom here as they come around this final stretch. What you can't hear is all the kids cheering.
Yeah.
We can hear them from inside, so
Right.
you know that they're loud.
Oh, there's a side ache. You got to
Yep.
hate those side aches,
I can
right?
relate.
You bet. Those are killer sometimes.
Yeah, every time I go from the couch to the fridge, I get that same feeling.
Right?
So
And it never goes away.
it goes away. Just life only gets harder.
Oh, there's some smiles.
Good finishes
Oh,
here.
do you see those red cheeks? I
Yeah.
love it. Oh, yeah, finishing strong. That's one thing I'm looking forward to with the second and third graders we've been talking about a lot. Pacing yourself early, and then finishing strong up that hill.
Yeah, there's Millie.
There's Millie. She talked Zeke into running with her, and he did. What a good guy.
Man, and she was, just like you said, she was going to finish strong. All right, it looks like we've got some contestants down with Buford and Principal Robinson. Let's kick it down to him.
All right, guys, I've got our turkey trot winner for first grade girls, and this is Nessa Anderson. Nessa, how did it go?
I liked it.
You liked it? Was it super hard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? All right, good deal. And also some others that ran really hard in our race today. We've got
I'm really caught.
and Emery. How did it go for you today?
Very tiring.
Very tiring. All right, did you hit your goal for today?
Yes.
Awesome, good deal. And we also have another one that ran super hard as well, and this is
Addison Crook.
and Addison. How did it go for you today?
It was very hard, but I still liked it.
All right, it was very hard, but she still liked it. It's a little bit warmer today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, guys. So we've got some good hard runners today, even in the winter weather. And so we'll go back to you guys. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for
Good
that,
job.
Principal Robinson. I love that quote, right? It was hard, but I still liked
But
it.
I liked it. That's what we want, right? We want them to get this love for running early so that it can be a lifelong skill. Somewhere along the way, we lose that love for running and it becomes a
Yes.
chore, right?
Exactly.
Unless you are a devoted cross-country runner, I guess. I think those kids still love it. I think Coach Draney still loves
That's
it.
true. I see him running around town all the time. so-
Yeah.
And that's what's good, right? You develop this love for running, but you also are learning that, even things that are hard, they can be fun, and it's really rewarding, when you get to that point of, reaching goals or not, like you're recognizing I can do hard things. And
Yes.
I think that's a perfect life lesson that these kids are learning.
I agree. And the sooner they can learn that, hey, I can do hard things, the better, right? Because once they realize that, then they're going to challenge themselves a little more, you would hope,
Exactly.
to continue to try hard things. Whether or not they get it accomplished, that's another story. But as long as they'll at least try those hard things, I think we're heading in the right direction if they're willing to give it a try.
Exactly. Here they are getting the first grade boys all lined up and ready.
Yeah, they're over there in the corner. You can see they're pushing them back a little bit. They were trying to
I
boost the
see.
start line a little
Yeah.
bit there.
A little video game cheat code there.
Right? Wait, I thought we were starting way up here.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can see cross-country team out there getting them all lined out.
Oh, yeah, so we've got the 3 layers here. You've got either the big puffy coat, just the light aerodynamic jacket, or the no coat at all. Just
The
my
hoodie.
arms can fend for themselves.
That's right. Yeah, we got a little bit of everything going on out there, right? So it looks like we are just about ready to start the first grade boys. Still a little housekeeping going on. You can see Coach Draney giving directions, pointing different things, showing them where to run.
Yeah, and this is a big class. First grade has
Oh boy,
a lot of kids.
Yes, this
So-
is a big class, especially boys.
Yep.
I think there's more boys than girls in first grade, so yeah, this is a bigger group for sure, as you can see. Looks like Coach Draney's backing it up. He's going to start them. This will be a good race. There they go. Oh, we got one down, but he's up.
Oh, good.
We're good. We're good.
They all funnel into the middle.
Yep, they're all going to pack into that packed trail, right?
Yeah.
Fall in line. There's our leaders.
Mr. Chalice
Yeah.
out front, I do believe.
I think he won last year. I'm sure he's got the goal to repeat. Chalice out in front for the first grade boys. He's just about to the corner. He's got a great stride. Look at that arm pump.
Yeah, and he's got to be cold. I'm cold just looking at it.
Right?
But he seems unfazed.
He is unfazed. He is not letting that slow him down a bit. In fact, he's powering up that hill right on the tail of the 2 cross-country boys. He's staying right with them. Here they come.
Yeah, here's a view of all their classmates giving him a...
Yeah, we've got more out there now. There's a few more of those older classes coming out. Some of the kindergarten has stayed. There's Chalice, our first place winner. Pretty big gap. There comes some more. Oh, I couldn't tell who that one
Oh,
was.
it's too fast.
I know they are. I think that was
I
Max.
think that was Max.
Max in third there. Here comes some more. Is
There's
that Abe?
Abe.
Yeah, there was Abe Young. Man, they are so fast. Their faces are so red and blurred. Kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
I think I saw
Colton.
Tucker there.
Yep, Tucker.
There comes some more. We're going to get in the meat of the pack here. We're going to have a bunch coming through all together now, I'm sure. There comes some more. Still running.
Yeah.
That was a big goal for a lot of them, was to just run the whole way,
Yeah,
right?
I
Not
saw
to
that
walk.
goal. I thought that was a really good goal. I saw one goal that was "Don't be out of breath." I'm like, it's ambitious, but I like
Right?
it.
That one might be a tough one to reach at this point with that chill in the air.
Yeah,
That just takes your breath away walking out the door.
yeah. There's been a couple of people who've walked in and out of these doors, and I'm like, holy cow!
Right? We're getting a breeze once in a while. Here comes some more. Ooh, that was a warm-looking hat.
Yeah,
I need one of those.
it's like feeding cows or running turkey trots. It works the
Either
same.
one, right?
Yep.
Multi-use hat. Oh, we got a few more. Directing them to the finish line. Still running. Look at that.
That's Dante that came through.
Oh, yeah. Still running. That might be
I think we still
I-
have a couple.
one more still. Okay. We got one more coming. Look at these kiddos still cheering them on. You got to love that. Just the... There we
There's
go.
Mr. Finn.
Yay, Finley. And now look at him run.
Yeah, did you see how he finished? Talk about finishing strong. That was awesome. All right, it looks like Principal Robinson is collecting some kids to interview down with Buford. Let's kick it to Danny.
All right, guys, I'm here with Mr. Chalice Wilkes, the winner of our first grade turkey trot today. How do you feel, Chalice?
Really good.
Very good. Did you practice a little bit for this?
Not at all.
Not at all. You're just that fast. Are you cold?
Nope.
Not cold even. Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Chalice. You did a great job today. Okay, also, I've got a couple other kiddos. Hey, tell everybody out there your name.
Max.
Max what?
England.
Okay, Max England. And Max, how did it go for you today?
Good.
Good. Are you faster than my turkey?
Probably yes.
Probably yes. Okay, Max ran hard as well. All right, buddy. Tell everybody your name.
Bo Hansen.
Bo Hansen. How'd the race go, Bo?
Good.
Good. Was it colder than you thought?
No.
Warmer than yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You feeling good?
Yeah.
Good deal. Good job, Bo. And I also have Coda here with me. Walk up here, Coda. Okay, Coda, how'd it go for you, bud?
Good.
Good. What was your favorite part?
Like I use my fast speed power to win.
Fast speed power. Okay, we love it, guys. Back to you. Good job.
Yeah, the fast speed power.
Oh, gotta have
I like
that.
that.
Yeah, that's not everybody has that, right?
Nope.
You've got to be dedicated and motivated to get to that point.
To access that. I definitely do not have that fast speed power.
Me,
I've got the sloth speed power.
slow and steady, right?
Exactly.
Oh, we got second grade girls lined up and ready. Now these girls, second and third grade boys and girls are going to run the entire course. So they're starting at the blacktop. Now, our course is chopped down just a smidge this year because of the construction. They put a little road out through the middle of the field there. And we're obviously starting on the north side of that little road. It probably only cuts off maybe 30 yards if I had to guess. But so they're still going to run what I think is pretty close to a quarter of a mile. It might even be a little bit more than that last time we tracked it. And there they go, second grade girls. Look at how big that start line is. They start out really wide. We got some feedback on that last year that we wanted the starting line to be wider so it wasn't such a bottleneck.
Yeah, yep, and then they can kind of come in to the middle as they run.
Right. So they're around that first corner.
Yeah, you can see a few as they wade through the snow, taking the
Yeah.
outside lane. They're like, we're not going to go in this normal path.
Right.
See the snow flying up. That's fun.
We've had a couple go down but pop right back up, which you like to see, and might be a little chilly for them, but they pop back up and keep going. So kids are resilient, right?
Yeah. And did you know that turkey's favorite temperature is cold?
I did not know that.
Yeah, they love the foul weather.
And it is foul out there today. Wow, where'd you get that one? Or should I even ask?
Just dadjokes.com. No, I'm just kidding. Don't Google that. I have no idea where I got that from.
All right, so we've got some rounding that second corner. Some of them getting a little bit winded there. We talked about how it's okay to stop and walk. I gave them the goal, if they had to stop and walk, to try to count to 10 slowly and then try to run again.
Well, that's a good goal.
Yeah, so that kind of helps them at least gauge how long they should stop and walk, and then if they feel like they can, to pick that pace back up and run again. So you can see some kids stopping and walking just a little bit there, but not for very long, right? We've been practicing that a little bit this week too when we were running in the gym. It's okay to stop and walk a little bit. I got to stop and walk a lot. I don't know about you.
Exactly.
Sometimes that's my favorite part of the run is the walking part.
Well, yeah, I actually don't run, so everything starts and stops as a walk.
Look around, enjoy the view, enjoy the beautiful valley that we live in. All right, so we've got.
Looks like that's Ava.
Yeah, Ava Lancaster. She's always in there.
Sweden.
Yeah.
She's coming with her.
I
don't recognize the gal in the middle.
Can't tell from here who that's at, but we've got 3 right there.
Oh man, this is going to be a good photo finish here.
Yeah, who can finish and sprint? Oh, Sweden's going to sprint ahead of her cousin. Oh no, Ava says, wait a minute. Oh, that's going to be close to see who ends up.
That's a good little cousin rivalry.
Right,
there.
Big time rivalry. There's Caitlin. I think that was Phoebe. These girls kind of were in there at the front again.
There's
Scout. She's reached her goal. I think that was Olivia Balls, so her sister was in the kindergarten. Here comes some more.
There's Sophie.
Yeah, we're getting...
There's Mrs. Harris.
Mrs. Harris doesn't
recognizing she's on camera, doing the dip, dive, duck, dodge. Well, there's a good finish there.
That was a good, strong finish.
And then Miss Jacqueline there. Here comes Gendry.
There's Gendry. She's finishing. And Brinley.
Look
at Ashland's smile. I love that.
Addie's there.
There we go. Still got some more. Look at, they're finishing strong. A few more coming up the hill.
Oh, I like that style. Just the gloves.
Big gloves, right?
Coats. Just keep my hands warm.
Oh, there's Berlin. Oh, look at that. She's tired, but she started running again. You gotta love that.
Here comes Brantley. She's gonna pick it
there
up
she
towards
goes.
the end.
Yeah, they're finishing strong. It's one thing we've really talked about. When you get to that hill, having enough left in your tank to finish strong. There's Morgan. That looks like a warm coat.
Yeah.
You gotta love the furry fuzz along
exactly. That's
the
when
hoods.
You know you've got a good coat, when all you can see is a nose bobbing up and down.
The red nose,
exactly.
Right? There we go. A few more coming around that last corner. There's those cross-country kids supporting them, helping them finish.
Mara coming through. There's Chalice photobombing.
Total photobomb. As if he didn't get enough camera time, right? Yeah. We still got some more coming down there.
Look how they're coming around that corner, finishing strong.
Is that Mrs. Erickson running with Esme? I think it is. Good for her. Yeah, we've still got a few more coming up the hill. We'll wait for them and let them get finished. And I think Principal Robinson is rounding up some of our top finishers.
There's Paisley.
There's Paisley. Look at her go, and Abby.
Oh, and Abby, both of them finishing strong.
Yes, those two had some good goals, just to do their best.
Yeah.
2 more, it looks like we've got coming up to the finish line here. There they are.
Yes, Miss Avon.
Oh, yeah, there's Avon and Esme. And look at Mrs. Erickson in her skirt and everything, running the turkey trot. That's got to be a special trophy there, I think.
No kidding. Talk about a great teacher willing to get out there and help her class along. That's awesome. All right, it looks like Principal Robinson has a whole gaggle down there.
Yeah.
We're going to kick it down to him.
All right, guys, I'm standing here with our winner for the second grade girls, Sweden Barnes. Sweden, tell us about your race today.
I don't know.
You don't know. Is this the first time you've won?
Yeah, it's the first time I've won because my cousin Eva won kindergarten first, and I've only been third twice, and I also had to get a lot of speed at the end because I didn't really feel my legs, and if I don't feel my legs, I can go a little fast because my legs don't feel tired.
Oh, wow. Okay. An unseen benefit of some of the cold weather that we have. Good job, Sweden. Way to work hard and set a goal. We also have Scout over here. Scout, how'd the race go?
It was tiring.
It was tiring. How you feeling now?
Good.
Good. All right. Miss Hebden, how'd you do today?
Good.
Good. Did it go the way you'd hoped?
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. Good deal. Omar, how are you?
Good.
Good. Did you have a good race today? Yeah? Awesome. Okay, guys. So that's probably about as much time as we have before we got to start the second grade boys here, but we've got some good, hard, fast running girls, and we appreciate them and their effort.
Yeah, that one at the end, giving everybody peace signs. Let's just say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, that may be true, I guess. Her father is a crazy guy.
Here come the second grade boys, and they're off.
Wow, there they go.
As they come down, there's a little bit of a slope as you're coming down this part. You can see the old, I call it the Christmas story pose, where you get your arms out wide and just try to keep your balance.
Keep from falling down in that deeper snow.
Exactly. Oh, someone's taking a nice angle there.
Yeah, a nice little shortcut across the corner there.
I think he
Falling
quickly
into
realized
days.
that it's going to be easier to stay on the path as they round that first corner. One thing that I've always talked to kids about is that you just set a goal of where you want to get to next. So you can see that tree in the distance.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I'm going to run all the way up until that next tree, and then maybe I'll take a little break. Or you can see the slides where you can give yourself little goals along the way, and it seems to break up the race.
Yeah, chunk it a little bit, right? You're right. And when we first start school in the fall, we practice just running to a tree and back, and then we pick a farther tree the next week, and then eventually we work up to getting around the corner and running the whole thing before the snow flies, which we really didn't get much of a chance this year.
I know. Do you know what's crazy? Other places, November is still considered fall. Did
Yes.
you know that? I'm not bitter. I'm just letting you know.
It's not fair.
Fun fact for the day.
Right. Totally not fair. All right, we've got, that looks like Jagger out in the lead, and maybe Maddox right behind him. Yep. We saw Maddox's little sister in the kindergarten race. She was up there in the top 3. I think these two have been in the top 3 the last couple of years, so either one of them is probably going to get this one today, but let's see. Ooh, Maddox is closing the gap there a little bit.
You can tell that's getting that last hill.
Oh, Jagger saw him coming. Oh, boy, there's the pass.
Coming up the hill there. Both are running a really good race. That's a tough hill, as we've mentioned before.
That is.
Javi, as he comes through, leading them.
Yeah, these cross-country kids have ran this about 3 times now, haven't they?
Yeah,
that's a walk in the
still
park.
aren't out of breath.
Here comes Maddox. Maddox Steed gets a high five from Chalice. And Jagger going to be coming in second place here. Jagger Lim. Here comes our third place finish. Ooh,
Yeah.
I missed that one. I know that one.
Mr.
It's not
Darlington.
coming. Yeah, it was. It's just not coming to me as first name. There's only, 450 of them to remember here. There's Cooper, Dawson, Carson. That's a good finish for Carson.
Yeah.
Definitely some kids reaching their goals this year. I think that was Rockwell.
There's Troy.
There's Troy. There's Case.
I'm loving the high fives.
Right, this is cool.
It's like,
Tegan. Had these kids for a few years. I know their names a little bit better.
yeah, now the fives are getting further out. It's like you don't even have a choice. Either you give me a high five or you're going to take one to the
Or
noggin.
get clotheslined,
Exactly.
right? There's Hendricks. Hendricks was focused. You see that?
Yeah.
He's not done yet. There's some smiles. I like these hats these cross-country kids are wearing. I'm going to have to get one of those.
Yeah, it reminds me of McDonald's. I keep thinking, I'm like, are those the golden arches? Maybe
You're just hungry.
I am actually really hungry.
It's lunchtime.
That's beside the point.
Big Mac, here we come.
Exactly.
All right, we still got some more coming. It looks like I can see some rounding that corner down below, running with some kids. There's some more. There's Lucas. He's finishing strong. So it's going to be really fun next week to pull their turkeys off the wall and let them reflect on their goals. And we put a big sticker on them if they reach their goal, and they get to take it home and show it to mom and dad.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, there. I need a hat like
David.
that.
Yeah.
David's got a cool hat.
So here, Huxon
There's
coming
Huxon finishing
through. There's
strong.
Logan.
Logan with his no coat and his pink nose. He's tough, though. He's not going to feel that cold.
Nope.
All right, I think we got, yeah, here comes another one. One more. Oh, it's John. Look at John finishing strong.
Good work there by all those second grade boys. Principal Robinson is gazing longingly in the distance. Looks like he's about ready now. All right,
Okay,
let's
ready?
get it down to you, Principal Robinson.
All right, guys, I am standing here with a 3-time winner. He was the winner kindergarten, first grade, and now second grade boys. We've got Maddox Steed. Maddox, how you feeling, bud?
Good.
Good. Was it hard this year?
Yes.
Yeah, what was the hardest part?
Up the hill.
Up the hill. Are you cold?
No.
No, you're probably feeling pretty warm right now, right? Good deal. You feeling good about today then?
Yeah.
Awesome. Maddox is a hard runner. We congratulate him on being a winner. And I was supposed to have some more kids lining up to interview, but I don't see any right now. So if I get some, we'll come back down here.
All right, thanks, Principal Robinson. As Maddox ran a good race, it was funny. You could tell that Maddox was like, am I cold? Maybe I am cold.
Let me think about that for
Am
a
I
minute.
allowed to say that? Oh, looks like we've got some more kids down there. So back to Principal Robinson.
All right, guys. I am here with Enoch. Enoch, how'd your race go today, buddy?
Good.
Good. What was your favorite part of the course?
I don't know.
You don't know? Was it fun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah? Are you ready? You going to run next year?
Mm-hmm.
Good deal, buddy. How cold are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
9.
9? Okay. All right, buddy. Well, congratulations for completing the turkey trot in the snow. All right. Thanks, guys.
Boy, he had to think about that one for a minute, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, but I think 9's probably pretty accurate
You would imagine they're probably numb at some point.
at some point. As the third grade girls have started here, what's funny is I coach at the middle school level, and we always ask the girls, like, are you tired? And they know it's like a double-edged sword question, right?
Right.
Because if you say you're tired, you're like, oh, we need to condition more. But if they say they're fine, it's like, oh, good, let's keep running.
Right.
So they've learned to just say, I'm perfect.
It's a trick question.
Everything is just perfect.
All is good. All right, third grade girls already down to that northwest corner. So you can definitely see the longer legs handling the snow a little bit better. And the pace much faster now as they round that corner at the halfway point. See if we can recognize. I think that's Mila out in front. She won last year.
Yeah, I think I see JC there.
Yep, I'll bet you JC's in there for sure. One without a coat there, really pumping those arms.
Yeah, at this point, it's just a survival technique.
With a 31-degree weather. Oh,
Is
is
that
that?
Ari?
Yes, that is. I think that's Ariana or something. I think is what her full name is. But yeah, I think we call her Ari. She's got some great form. Look at that. She must be our leader, I'm guessing. Oh, she glances over her shoulder. See how much room she's got. See those potato chips? She's got
Yeah, I
those potato
can tell.
chips.
Nice and relaxed.
Under the thumbs. Got a good pace going. She's been practicing hard in PE. There's the corner, the final corner. Getting cheered on by those cross-country kids. She's going to start up the hill. We'll see if anybody can close the gap. on Ari. She's got a pretty comfortable lead, I think. She's pushing up the hill.
Yeah, those must be her running overalls.
They do look like overalls. You're right. That's a smart move today.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the rest of the
There
pack.
they are.
As you see,
Oh, looks
Lainey
like
and
Laney's
Miley.
trying to pass. Look
Mila.
at that.
Oh,
Laney had
great.
enough in the tank to pass.
and Bria and JC.
There's JC.
They all sprint to the finish. Good race by all those
Oh,
girls.
yeah. There's one
Caitlin,
without a coat.
Anna.
Wow. Briella's in there. That was a great run for her. I can tell you she definitely met her goal. So some of these kids their goal was just to finish in the top 10 or in the top 20.
Yeah.
Because, they weren't so concerned about winning, but they wanted to be kind of at the front of the pack.
Yeah, I think those are all good goals. Comes Heather too.
There
Britton,
comes Colin. There, you can see some coming around that corner down there. Oh, look at that smile on Riley's face. Pinks, those cheeks are pink, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
And the
Comes
nose.
Emily through.
Oh, there's a good finish. Good, strong finish. Taya.
Kylie.
Ooh, the gloves, I think, was a good call, too. I
Yeah.
think I might have wore gloves, too. Those fingers will get
definitely.
cold. There's Haley. Oh, yeah, there's some smiles. I love how they're all finishing strong. We talked about that a lot.
Yeah, as soon as they see those colored flags, they really kick it in.
You
And
make it up that hill, then you know you're in the home stretch. Still a lot of kiddos out there. I love that the kindergarten and first graders are still out there cheering them on. There's
Yeah.
Kaylee. She had a little nerves this morning about running this, and so she did a great job. She's finished strong. She might even be my most improved this year. I think we've got a few more. Yeah, we can see some coming up the hill there.
we should probably name that hill for next year.
You're
the
right.
Hill of Doom.
That might be a good one
The
for
hill
sure.
who shall not be named or something.
We do not speak
We do not speak of the hill.
of the hill. Yes, we could definitely give that hill a name. I'm sure the kiddos could come up with a good one. All right, I think we've got one more coming here. Oh, yeah, going to finish strong. Look at that. Is that Lizzie? It is. Look at Lizzie finishing strong. And she's got a whole cohort there supporting her. Ooh, I love that coat, too.
Yeah, and the rosy cheeks and
Yes.
kicking it all the way through to the finish line. All right, looks like we've got some third grade girls down, getting ready to be interviewed. Let's go over to Principal Robinson.
All right, guys, I'm standing here with some hard-running gals. Okay, we have another Laycock right here. This is the Laney version of the Laycocks, and she is our girls' winner for third grade. How'd you like the race today, Laney?
It was hard.
It was hard. What was the hardest part of the race?
The hill.
Okay. Was there anything we can learn from the turkey trot?
To keep working hard.
Yeah, to keep working hard when things are tough, huh? Well, good job, Laney. Okay, girls, I'm going to have you describe to me the turkey trot in one word, okay? So I'm going to have you give one word that describes the turkey trot. Here we go, Mila.
Fun.
Fun, okay. What's one word that describes the turkey
Easy.
trot? Easy, okay.
Don't stop running.
Okay, don't stop running. I like that advice. Bria, how about you? What do you think about the turkey trot?
Very hard.
Very hard. Was it worth it?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, we had a good hard run. Oh, and here's one of our most improved runners right here, Mrs. Merritt. How'd you do? You don't know? You feeling good about finishing up?
Yes.
Good. Was it as tough as you thought it'd be?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we're proud of you for running through the whole thing, even in the snow today. Good job. Okay, all right, back to you guys.
Some great interviews there.
Oh, you got to love some of those answers, right? It was not worth it, Principal
not.
Robinson.
Thanks.
Please don't make me run it again, right?
And for these kids, it's their last one.
That's true. This is it for third graders. They're moving on to Osmond next year. Oh, they're backing up these third grade boys. They're trying to sneak up there a little bit.
Got some dance moves there at the start line.
Got to stay warm somehow.
Yeah. That
This
blood
will be
pumping.
the race of the day. See if anybody can beat Bryce this year. He's a 3-time champion. There was some talk this morning. In fact, one of the kids told me that Bryce said he's kind of tired of winning, so maybe it's somebody else's turn.
Yeah, well, we will definitely see. One problem I've never had in life.
You don't get tired of winning, huh?
No. Well, it's just, you have to win to get tired of it. So
That's true. Good point. Oh, they're off. We'll see if they can pace themselves. Sometimes it's hard because they all start off at the same time, and you're looking next to you. You're looking over your shoulder.
Oh, yeah, and you want to get that inside track. But
right.
sometimes you'll see that where they start out so fast to get that inside track, and then by the end there.
Yeah, they'll fade.
Yep.
So I'm going to guess that's Bryce out to the lead. He's got a great stride. Of course, he's a drainey, so it must be in his blood, I'm guessing.
Exactly.
And he's already to that first corner, rounding it. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. He looks over his shoulder, checks to see where the rest of the pack is. But they're coming. They're after him. He's going to be hard to catch, though. He has just got such stamina. He can run all day long,
Yeah,
I
he's
think.
got a motor. I'm sure his parents can attest to that.
Right. He's going for the 4-time sweep. Get the brooms out. Bryce is looking strong. Yeah, he's going to be tough to catch. Look at that stride. Look at that arm pump. He's making that look easy.
Yeah.
Like it's just a walk in the park. I do this every day. Look at that kick. Coach Drainey's got to be eyeing that, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't
For the future. He's going to be keeping an
Uncle
eye on
Ty.
that kid. Yep. Uncle Ty right there. He's definitely going to get recruited. And why not? He's already to that last corner, rounding it and starting up the hill of doom. But I'll bet you that hill doesn't slow him down much.
Nope.
He's right there with Hobby and those pacers.
Yeah, and that's Hobby at a full sprint.
Right.
And so to give you an idea of how fast Bryce is, but here comes the rest of the pack, and they're not that far behind him this year, which is great to see.
I know these third grade teachers sometimes time these kids too, and they keep a record each year of who's got the fastest time. I'll be interested to see if Bryce beat that time this year. Here comes our top finishers. They're coming by in a hurry.
Good job, Court.
That looked like Courtney trying to pass there at the end. I see Adam in there. There's Luke. Red faces. There's a hunting hat, right?
Yeah.
That bright orange one.
Jeez. Ladies.
There's a lot of third grade boys too. There's Kaston. That's a good finish for him.
Yep. Maddox and Charles. Cutler. There's Dayton.
Boy, they're coming by fast now. I saw John in there.
Yeah, and this is a hefty run. I mean, this isn't just a sprint.
It's a long ways around there for sure. And there's a lot of third grade boys.
Yeah.
You can see we've still got some coming around that corner down there. Here comes a few more. You can see their shadows before you catch them.
Yeah.
Yep, heads are down, mouths are open. That look of
Face
pain.
of grit. Yeah.
There's
That's a
one
tank
in the
top.
in the tank top.
Now we're talking.
Wow. I think that was Chaz in the tank top. He's fearless. Ooh, there comes Tice on a good sprint at the end.
And Kellen, both with great mullets.
You're right. They pull
digging
off the mullets well.
This mullet trend coming back. I'm a
Right?
big fan.
The good old days. There's Stafford. Good finish for those two. Here comes some more. There's Billy. His sleeves flapping. There's Coach Drainey giving them high fives. Good. Again, another big shout out to the cross country team for coming and doing this.
All right, it looks like Principal Robinson has some of our finishers down there. Let's kick it over to you.
All right, guys, I'm standing here with a 4-time winner, Bryce Drainey. You've won 4 times, Bryce?
Yep,
Yeah? Was this year harder than any other?
probably.
Probably. How was it running in the snow? Was that pretty tough?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. What, this is your last turkey trot. How are you feeling?
Really good.
Really good. Bryce, a great runner. Good job, Bryce. We also have Tice here. We're not trying to rhyme on purpose, but we do have Tice. How'd it go for you, Tice?
Good.
Good. What can we learn from the turkey trot, Tice?
I don't know, just practice.
Okay. Practice. Maybe set a goal and work hard.
Yep.
Okay. Good job, buddy. We have Mr. Troutbein here. We talked to his sister earlier. How'd the race go, pal?
Good.
Good. How you feeling right now?
Tired.
Tired. Are you cold?
No, it's not really.
No, short sleeves and you're not cold?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. All right, and we have Mr. Chaz Dowling as well in a tank top. Chaz, was that a great choice for today?
Yes, it was.
Did it make you faster?
Yes.
Yeah? How are you feeling about the race?
Good.
Good. All right, Chaz did a great job. All right, and we have Mr. Weston here. How'd it go for you, pal?
Real good.
Real good. Were you able to hit your goal today?
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you sad it's your last turkey trot?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We did great. Okay. And we also have Mr. Damien. Damien, how'd the race go?
Good.
Good. Yeah, Damien, have you liked running the turkey trot since you were in kindergarten?
Kind of.
Kind of. How about the snow today? How did that go?
Kind of good.
Kind of good. Well, we appreciate you running hard, Damien. Good job. All right. Back to you guys.
Great finishes there all around for all grades in that third grade boys. That was fun to watch.
Oh, you got to love the feedback you get, right? And kids are so honest, brutally honest, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But I believe them that they're not cold, right? They're running hard. They've got their blood pumping, and they probably aren't feeling much at this point.
Exactly. Yep.
Numb as can be.
Yep, in a good way. And just a lot of great races, and just like Coach Taylor mentioned before, like all these kids will come back after Thanksgiving break and they'll reflect on how they did and look at all their goals, and I think that's just one of the biggest takeaways. One, that we can do hard things and we can set goals and try to achieve certain things in our life.
And look at how well Buford held up.
Oh yeah, he's still fully inflated.
He is fully inflated. He looks a little chilled, but he's probably got enough feathers there to insulate and hold up for one more year, maybe, depending on how cold it is next year.
Exactly. Let's hope for a little bit warmer turkey trot next year. We'd like to once again thank those who helped us out for this turkey trot. SVI Media came and their great camera crew. A big shout out to the cross country team coming and helping those kids and teaching them the value of running. I think it's just been a great event for these kids today. And we look forward to this event again next year.
Yeah, we're going to continue it. I think there's a valuable lesson learned for all these kiddos. So thank you for joining us. And again, thanks to SBI for broadcasting this. You'll be able to watch it again and again and again and hear Alan's dad jokes as many times as you want.
Yeah, don't punish yourself too much. So
Good point.
Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next year at Afton Elementary.